Okay, let's see who we're up against. Mage, huh? I usually use the mages, actually. Well, definitely don't want 2 owls and sea giants too early to the game. Oh man, this hand, not very good. This is the hand that I'm just getting ready to hit the end button, and then I saw the Ancient Watcher. It's great. I've got my turn 2 play, turn 3 play as well. This is one of the nicer openings as a handlock. I mean, it's one of the nicest actually. I mean, you basically force pressure onto your opponent, thinking that they'll silence it, or it can just sit there and, Shadow Flame might come, and he decides to use his Frostbolt, which is not really good against a handlock. I mean, you did hurt it. So here I need to dodge like Arcane Missiles or a second Frostbolt. Arcane Missiles is one of those that where you gamble to hit at least one time, and he did have it. So, wow, I got wrecked. Yeah, as you can see, my hand is very tight, so I pretty much just have to tap, just like what a handlock usually does. So yeah, now he's got bot control, and he decides to play those, which is fine. I have Belchers. Well, the game is closing into Flamestrike range very shortly. And he decides to play a secret. I wonder what this secret is. It can be either Mirror Entity or Vaporize. Or Duplicate, actually. So I think I'm going to test for Duplicate here. I'm going to kill the Mana Worm, because I don't want him to have double or triple enrage monsters. That is very bad against a Handlock, because for one, I do want to go down health to get Molten Giants out, but two, since he's a mage, you don't want to go into Pyroblast range, nor double Fireball. You want to try to avoid that as best you can. So here I already tested that it's not duplicate. So now it's all the other possibilities. Okay, so this is a questing adventurer mage. So since I got my BGH like 2 or 3 turns ago, I'm just gonna hope that he plays enough, quick enough, to where he would get his questing to 7 attack as quickly as possible without attacking my face. Because if he gains advantage in attacking my face, then I'll be in double fireball range very quickly. So here I'm going to test for Mirror Entity, which is nice because Ancient Watcher does nothing most of the time anyway for a mage, unless he does play Silence, like Spellbreaker, or I guess an Owl too. So I tested for that. Oh, okay, Flamestrike. That hurt me. Sea Giant's nothing here. I was thinking Belcher, and Belcher suits the best here to stall for one more turn to see what he does. If he does spend the worst part of this Belcher, and the reason why I was hanging on to it and second guessing myself is because of Polymorph, but I guess he didn't have it, or he might still have it. Okay, he doesn't have it. And wow, these knives, they all hit my face, which is good and bad because he's bringing me down to fireball range with an Ogre Magi on the board. So here I'm in deep trouble because, okay, good, I got my Shadow Flame, but this could be a Counterspell or an Ice Block or Spellbender. So I must kill that questing adventure with my BGH first, which I just did, and then I Molten Giant, and obviously I'm gonna taunt up as high as I can for my Molten Giant, so that he must spend a Fireball. One Fireball less to the face is always good. And if he does have another Flamestrike, I don't want it to get killed easily. What is this? Oh my gosh, it's Rag. Okay, so this means that his secret has got to be Spellbender or Counterspell. The way that he's playing. And I myself play Spellbender. Oh, perfect. I top deck my Siphon Soul. I'm going to use my Siphon Soul to test for Spellbender. Or Counterspell. Either one. Mostly Spellbender. Because he's playing creatures that are very suspicious of single target control. So here, there's no way his daggers would kill my Molten Giant. And I was gonna, you know, Shadow Flame or Molten Giant anyways to clear the board. So here, I regain my board control and card control as well. So that was my perfect top deck to counterspell. But also to test for Spellbender because I guess I could have saved it if I knew that it wasn't Counterspell. But I wasn't going to risk it because that would be really bad. So here he has Gurubashi and Snow Chugga. It is really bad. And I'm thinking about taunting up again because my health is really low. And I'm counting about my Sea Giant, but I realized that I could reduce the cost of my Sea Giant. And I'm thinking about it. And how am I going to do that is to recombobulate my Defender of Argus. Oh, cool. I got something that's reasonable with reasonable health. So now I'm just going to taunt up my Sea Giant and the Shaman, Dumo Shaman. Because it is 4 health after all. So basically it forces a Flamestrike or Fireball. And if he doesn't have either of those, he's going to have to trade in. So he does trade in. So here he prioritizes to kill my 5/4 first, which is kind of a mistake because he doesn't know what I have. And freezing this target doesn't make any sense because I'm going to just faceless it first. And I top deck my silence, so it's perfect because I was going to faceless this anyway. But the fact that I got the silence, I could start, attacking his face and regain health control. Not just board control, but health control. Because if I have an extra taunt and he has only one card and top decking another, he has to top deck Flamestrike or Blizzard to save his life. And in this game, I used my silences really well. Okay, Ice Lance doesn't do anything. And he's just gonna try to ping my face. But he doesn't realize that I have my Doom Guard ready. So, exact lethal. Well, thank you for watching. That's game for me. I made a comeback. Thank you.